Hi there, I am Musa, and this is Musa Analytics. You are welcome to beginner series, getting started with Microsoft Excel. So today we're going to look into basic Microsoft Excel interface. So whenever you open up an Excel file, you've literally opened up an Excel workbook. So and an Excel workbook contains different sheets, just like the conventional notebook that you know. So at the top, at the topmost part of the Excel window, what you see there is called a title bar. This is called a title bar, right? So under the title bar, we have the customized quick access toolbar, which provides you with common commands in Excel. So you can, just like the name implies, customize quick access toolbar. You can customize it. Uh, it normally contains the automatically save, the save, the undo, and redo. So you can add another tool as well. Let's say in this case, let's add email. This check mark shows this check mark shows that what the existing tools that are currently on the customized quick access toolbar. So you can add as many tools as you want. Let's add the email, for instance. So you can see we have the email. Just by clicking on this drop down arrow, you can customize the quick access toolbar. So the next thing is the name of the Excel file, right? So let's give it a name. In this case, let's say beginners. Let's say beginner series, right? Say beginner series. Let me save, in this case, let me save it on my desktop. Beginner series, right? So the next thing is the search box. The search box search for actions, takes, help, and more. So one of the common use of the search box is whenever you want to quickly access a tool, you can just type it. Let's say we want to use the conditional formatting, for instance. Let's say conditional formatting. You can see whenever you start typing it, is going to what it's going to pop up that particular command or anything related to it. So for you to be able to pick it and use it. So the next thing on the title bar is the account section. This place helps you or provides you with it helps you towards you can just log in and log out using uh, different accounts, Excel accounts. So the next is the window control button. It provides is the window control button. It contains the minimize, the maximize and restore, then the close. So now we're done with the title bar, right? So the next thing is the ribbon. The next thing is the Excel ribbon. The ribbon comprises of what? The comprises of different tabs. The ribbon comprises of different tabs. So these tabs now are further grouped into different groups. These tabs are further divided into what different groups. Let's say, for instance, let's take for instance the home tab. You click on the home tab. The home tab is further divided into different groups like the clipboard group, the font group, and the alignment. Then under each alignment, under each group, we have different commands. Let's take for instance the clipboard. We have what the cut, the paintbrush, that's the paste, and a whole lot of more. Then the font, under the font group, we have the bold, the bucket pens, and the rest. So the ribbon consists of different tabs. Then these tabs are further divided into different groups. Then under each group we have different commands. So you can also customize your own ribbon by creating your own tab, right? You can also customize your own ribbon by creating your own custom tab, of which we are going to look at it later during the course of the video. So the next section we have is the name box. The name box actually what displays the name. It displays the name of a cell. The name box displays the name of the cell. The name box displays the name of the active cell. Like, let's say for instance, this particular cell, and the name of the active cell is made up of the column and the row. So this is basically telling you that this cell is an intersection of column A, row 3. So the next thing is the formula bar. The formula bar displays the content of a cell. The formula bar, what the formula bar does is displays the content of the cell, or it displays the formula that is driving the content of that cell. The formula bar also helps to either edit or to add a value inside of a cell. That's what the formula bar does. This is a cell. Let's say you type a value, let's say 6. The formula bar displays it. So let's say you type in a formula 2 multiplied by, let's say 3, right? Click on OK. Oops. For you to start, whenever you want to start, you want to use your formula, don't forget to put your equal sign. So equal to 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. So the formula bar in this case, it displays what? The formula that is driving the content of this cell. The content of the value inside the cell is 6. But the formula bar is displaying the formula that drives the content of this particular cell. So it can also helps what to add or to edit, right? A value inside the cell. So the next thing is the Excel worksheet. So like I've said earlier, inside every Excel workbook, we have sheets. The historical maximum of we have an historical maximum of 255 worksheets before, but now we have an unlimited worksheet. Depends on what your available memory. That means you can add as many sheets as you want. Depends on what the available memory of your computer, your system, right? So this sheet now are further grouped into what? They are further organized into what? Into vertical columns, which are lettered, and horizontal rows, which are what? Numbered, as you can see. So the vertical columns are lettered, which is letter A, B, C, up to the end. Then the rows are what? Are numbered. So we have 1,048,576 rows in Excel. Wow. 1,048,576 rows in Excel. And then we have 16,384 columns in Excel, right? Good. So the next thing is like I've said earlier, that we can be able to customize our customize our ribbon by adding a custom tab. So if you click on the file tab, what do you see in the file tab? You see the home where we currently at. You see the new. If you want to open up, you want to open a new workbook, click on the new. The open, you want to open an existing workbook, you click on the open. It's going to show you the existing workbook, and you choose the one you want to open. The share, you want to share your work with someone else. I'll be online. The get add-ins, you want to get new add-ins. The info, it gives you the information of what your current workbook. This is beginner series. These are what the information of what the beginner series. I can choose to protect my workbook by adding a password. I can inspect my workbook. This is what version history of my workbook. This is what manage. I can choose to manage my workbook. I can reset my changes. This is reset changes pane. These are the properties, the size of my file, my workbook, the title, the last modification date, the when was it created, the time, the last printed, the auto. That's the account that you use in logging in while what's creating the workbook. So the next thing is save. Whenever you want to save your work, you click on the save. If you want to save your work with another name, you click on save as. This is the print. You come here, you add the number of copies. You come under the printer. You select the printer you want, the printer that is available. Then you click on. You do your personal settings here. Then you click on print. If you want to print your work, if you want to export it either in a PDF or XPS document, you can do that here. This one you can. If the close this gives you what. This helps you to close the workbook that you're currently working on. And this one is the account. Just like I've said earlier, you can log in or log out using different accounts. This is the options. So you have different options, Excel options here. So let's say you want to customize quick access toolbar. You can also do it here. You can customize your ribbon here. Like I've said earlier, we're going to create a new tab, a new custom tab. So you come to customize ribbon. Under the customize ribbon, you can see new tab. Let's name our new tab to be. Let's name our new tab to be. Let's name our new tab to be formatting. Let's say formatting. Let's say formatting, right? So let's create a new group. Let's just call the group analysis, right? Just for an example, for example's sake. Okay. Then under the group, we can add different commands. These are what popular commands, or you can choose to have all commands, popular command, and whatever. So let's say we want to add conditional formatting. Click on it. Add. Let's say we want to add a delete cell command, delete sheet, format painter, the paintbrush. Then you click on what? Okay. After adding up your commands under the group, under the tab, you click on what? Okay. So now if you check your tabs, you can see that Excel has added a new tab called formatting. If you click on the formatting, what you're going to see is the name of is under the you see the under the formatting, you see the group, which is analysis. Under it you see different commands, the commands we added earlier: conditional formatting, delete cells, delete sheet, columns, format painter. That's the paintbrush. So that's the way to add a custom tab. So what again? So we've talked about the title bar, we've talked about the ribbon, we've talked about the columns and rows, we've talked about sheet. Then the next thing I think is the status bar. So what the status bar does is the status bar shows you the zoom level. It also shows the average. I mean, let's say for instance you add a data here. Let's say you add 12, then you add, let's say 15, and let's say you highlight it. right? You see, it shows the average. It's more like giving you a summary of your data, highlighted data values. It shows there what the average, the count, the sum. You can right click here and add minimum as well. So you can see it at minimum too. So this is called what, the status bar. It shows your average, your count, minimum, sum, and it shows your zoom level as well. So I think with this we've come to the end of basic Microsoft Excel interface. So in our next in our next class, we're going to talk about entering and formatting of data. So thank you very much for your time.